Do you like him?
Who?
Zack, that's who.
No. Well, maybe. I knew it.
What do you mean you knew it?
What? How'd you know?
Oh, come on. The way you two look at each other, the way you perk up when he walks in the room.
I do not perk up when he walks in the room.
Yes, you do. I mean, there's not a problem with it. It's just obvious.
Is it too obvious?
What's too obvious?
Nothing.
Oh, come on, guys. This always happens to me.
What always happens to you?
People talk about stuff and leave me in the dark. Like last night, I was talking to Zack and I asked about Ashleigh.
And? Well, what did he say?
He didn't say anything. He stopped talking.
And what?
And nothing. I told you this happens to me all the time.
And what did you ask Zack?
Ask me what?
Nothing. Just forget it. This is our last rotation.
I know, it's so sad. I've actually really enjoyed this job.
Yeah, it's been a great summer, even with you guys as fellow interns.
Yeah, well, it's been an interesting summer.
And what have you found so interesting?
Many things. What have you found so interesting?
Everything.
Well, at least I have 2 more weeks to meet Mr. Hulquist on my own terms.
You don't have any weapons, do you? I mean, we don't really want to hurt the guy.
Well, he had better give Evelyn her shot at the network. For all the work we've poured into it,
Hey, what time is the proposal?
4 p.m. today.
Oh, can we watch?
I don't think so.
Well, good luck, Zack. I know you've worked really hard on this with Wagner.
Thanks. Do you guys want to meet at Nick's after? We can talk about it?
Oh, I actually can't tonight. Sorry, guys. I have to drive my parents to the airport. They're going to Bolivia for the summer.
What? Well, I'll be there, Zack. I can't wait to hear about it.
What about you, Kayley?
Oh, yeah, sure. And then I can just be the thirdest wheel ever. I mean, I'd rather drive to the airport with Daniel.
Really?
No, not really. Oh, wait. Look, Susan left our assignments for the last rotation. How sad.
It's like tree mail from Survivor.
Okay, Zack, you have... Zack, you have Marcy Balsam. Daniel, you have Mal Allendale. Ashleigh, Evelyn Wagner, and I have Tim Hulquist.
Get out! What?
No, not really. I have Stanley Fields.
Shut up, you're such a brat.
Come on, if she had gotten Tim Hulquist, she would have fainted and we have to resuscitate her.
Well, I better get going. I need to ask Marcy what clothes she wants to wear today.
Hey, try and convince her that she doesn't need to be a sex object to be noticed.
Okay, I will. I'll see you guys after the proposal.
Are you sure you don't want any of my help?
I think we can handle Hulquist.
Okay.
Well, I'll let you know if we need his eyes accidentally ripped out or him insulted.
Well, I should probably go see what Wagner wants anyway. See you tonight at Nick's, Zack?
Hey, Daniel. It's just us.
Miss Balson?
Yes. Just 1 minute. Okay.
Who are you?
I'm Zack Phillips. I'm going to be your intern for the next 2 weeks.
Oh, right. You're the one who's helping Evelyn with her top secret project.
I wouldn't call it a top secret project, but yeah, I'm helping her out.
So, what is it?
Well, it's not for me to say. Miss Wagner asked me to keep it on the down low.
She's trying to get her shot at the network.
Well, it's always been a dream of hers to get on the network. I wouldn't say it's a big surprise.
No, she's trying to get Hulquist back.
Back?
Oh, they dated decades ago. Yeah, she's using you to get Hulquist back.
I don't think so.
Oh, you naive little boy. She's not trying to get back on the network. She's trying to get Hulquist back. So, tell me what she's working on.
I'm very sorry, Miss Balson, but I promised Miss Wagner I'd keep it a secret.
Oh, well, you're going to make a very good reporter someday. You won't reveal your sources, and your story is tight. Kind of like this blouse I'm about to fit into.
Miss Balson.
Marcy. Call me Marcy. It's easier and less room for error.
Do you really need all those outfits, the makeup, the flirty behavior?
You know what? You sound like that first intern I had. What was her name? It was
Yeah, Ashleigh. We both think that you're an amazing reporter, but you don't need...
I don't need you kids telling me what I need.
You're right. You don't.
What? I've asked you to please not call me here anymore. I'm really not interested in anything you have to say, Roger. You know, you should be saying that to your wife, not me. Oh!
So what's the assignment?
Oh, well, Mr. Phillips, we're going to Marathon Park today to film where the Boston Marathon first started. And I think I'm going to wear this low-cut top. Thoughts?
Works for me.
Oh, hi. I'm just getting ready for the shoot.
Miss Balson, Mr. Hultquist wants to see you in his office right now.
Oh, okay. Well, that's never a good thing.
I am sorry, Miss Balson.
There's nothing to be sorry about. I'm a big girl. I can handle it.
Do you want me to wait for you to come back?
Oh, Zack, dear. I don't think I'm going to be coming back.
Oh. Is she...
I think so. Her contract is ending soon, and I'm thinking...
But this is my last rotation. What am I supposed to do? Hultquist is a...
He's a businessman.
He's an ass.
Hello, Mr. Allendale. I am Daniel, and I have an idea for a sports story.
Oh, you do, Daniel. And what, pray tell, might that be?
Well, I was thinking about doing a story about the Mount Rushmore of sports in the Boston area.
Mount Rushmore, you say?
Yeah, like Mount Rushmore, like the top 4 sports players in the Boston area.
Nah, sorry, I can't take the time.
Can't take the time. It's the middle of the summer, and the Red Sox are in last place, and there's nothing else going on. I was thinking about we could do like a poll on the internet. You could even do an article about it, about the top 4 legends of all time. Bird versus Russell, Teddy Ballgame versus Big Papi, Tom Brady versus Belichick, Bobby Orr versus, well,
Daniel,
I don't know.
Daniel, I admire your spirit and your ingenuity, but I really do not have the energy to give this a shot.
Well then, Mr. Allendale, I guess you should be heading off to the golf course now.
What did you just say?
Oh, I've been told about you. I'll just check the boards, and I'll add some really fluff pieces, and only call you if Babe Ruth gets resurrected. And then I'll do a countdown of the sports, the Olympics, the Super Bowl, and hockey, and only call you in a sports emergency.
Oh, those other interns, they have certainly trained you well, son.
Oh, Mr. Allendale, you used to be such a great reporter, but now all you do is call it in. This could be really fun. It could be a great attention grabber, and it can make Mr. Hultquist want to keep you around.
And what makes you think I want to be kept around? Son, I've been on the circuit way too many years. I've had too many jobs and too many wives.
What about kids? Did you have any kids?
Listen, Daniel, let's get this straight. You are an intern. I am the 30-year sports professional. Now go do your job.
It's just that this is my last rotation, and I just...
You are just butting in, and there's no need for any of it. Not now. Not when it's too late to save my career and too late to save my...
Save your...
Nothing. Nothing. It's just too late, okay?
All right, well, I'm sorry for getting too personal.
Listen, Daniel. I'm going to go get my golf clubs. I'm going to hit 18, maybe 27 if I feel like it. And I'll be back later on. In the meantime, no more talk about sports legends, Mount Rushmore, or polls on the internet. I would like you to go check the sports boards, and when Babe Ruth, if he comes alive, call me.
So, I think Mal might have her daughter.
Oh, I thought so too. What made you think that?
That picture.
Oh yeah, Ashleigh said something about that too. Well, let's see what we can do to figure it out.
I mean, I could do some research and see what I can figure out about her.
Okay, I can do some stuff too. Ashleigh said she had some ideas.
Like what?
Well, why don't me, you and her meet back here in like an hour? I have to go see Sleepy Stanley first.
Okay, but be nice to him. He's a good guy.
And so is Mel.
Oh, hello, young lady.
Hello, Mr. Fields. My name is Kayley Monroe. I'm your new intern.
Yes, I know who you were. You were with Mel and Evelyn the last few weeks.
Oh, yeah, you noticed.
I noticed many things. I may not stay awake for all of them, but I do notice them. And actually, I've been very lucky to have such good friends here, and that Daniel's been very nice to me.
Yeah, Daniel's really fond of you, Mr. Fields.
Please, call me Stanley.
Okay, Stanley, what can I help you do today?
Well, Kaylee, I've been researching the storm here coming out of the east. It looks like it's going to hit us, and hit us kind of hard.
Oh, wow. Well, what do you think it is?
I'm not sure, but looking at these readings here,
Stanley? Stanley, wake up. Are you okay?
yeah, no, Sarge. This might be the most intense storm this year, and perhaps on the record part of New England here. Look at these maps, right? You see how the high pressure front, and look at all these colors on these charts? They're the wind vectors. You see them coming out of the Atlantic here, and as of Friday night, they seem to be picking up strength today.
Oh, wow. Well, it looks like it has an eye of a hurricane, except this far north, it would be labeled as an extratropical storm. And it says here the highest reading for a storm was 925 millibars.
Very good, Kaylee. Very good. Look at the maps above and below here. Okay. That GFSF model, okay, at the pressure at this, it's 926. Some of these models here, they dipped as low as 918 last night. This could be the biggest storm in the history of the U.S.
So what do we do? Like call the National Guard or the National Weather Service in Washington?
I'm not sure. You know, I have a friend in the military. Maybe I call him and let him know what I found.
Yeah, call him. I'm gonna go get Daniel. He'll love this. He loves sports and weather phenomena. And Mal's out golfing, so I mean, this is as good and big as it gets.
Yeah, let me call my buddy Chris Cap and let him know what we found.
Oh, no. All I did was listen to you talk about this information. This is all you. This is your big break.
Yeah. Go on, and I'll call.
Okay, I'll get Daniel. Daniel, you have to come back with me back to Stanley.
Is he okay?
Yeah, he's fine. He might have just found the biggest storm in U.S. history.
You've got to be kidding me.
No, I'm serious. This is like the most awesome thing I've ever been a part of. Oh my gosh, it's Mr. Hultquist. We have to tell him about the storm.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
Yeah, Evelyn gave me some advice.
What, like stay 100 yards away from him at all times?
Mr. Hultquist?
Kaylee?
Oh, hi, sorry. I have some really big news for you.
Really? What is it?
Yeah, Stanley picked up on a huge weather pattern heading toward New England, and it could be the biggest storm in U.S. history.
Really?
Yeah, why don't you come back to Stanley's office with us?
Okay.
Okay, great. Oh my gosh, I'm so sorry, Mr. Hultquist.
That's okay. I didn't need that nose anyway.
Okay.
Stanley's asleep and you almost killed Hultquist again.
Stanley, did you call your army friend?
It looks like he has more important things to do, Kayley.
Stanley, wake up. We have to call the National Weather Service before someone else takes credit.
Stanley, wake up.
Yes, Sarge. I'll get you those reports right away.
Are you okay, Stanley?
Yes, General.
General? Listen, your eager young intern came to get me to tell me about some serious weather coming up in the New England. Is this true?
Yes, Tim. There's a major storm coming out here, and we need to continue to monitor it.
This is so exciting.
You know, Tim, the more I look at the storm, the trajectory looks kind of wrong and looks like it's going to be heading eastbound, heading out to sea.
Really? But what about the fishing boats off the coast. They went out this morning and they need to be called back. I mean, I'm checking the wire info and no one's reporting it.
Stanley, how confident are you on this?
I'd stake my life on it.
This could be a big WTA exclusive.
Well, we could certainly use an exclusive, I tell you. Well, listen, let me give my friend John Argento a buzz. He's at the National Weather Center. If this is true, we want to make sure the fishermen know about this.
You know, guys, I think I'm going to need some help getting ready for my new forecast.
I could help you with it.
Great, let's go.
This is my last rotation. I can't believe I got such a big story.
Kayley, Stanley's never been this focused before. What you and Daniel are doing, it's really,
What did we do?
it's just really nice. That's all. It's really nice.
Thank you. Thanks.
Hey, John, this is Tim. Yeah, TNA. Yeah, how you doing? I'm fine. Yeah, I just want to let you know if there's some serious weather coming your way, I think you should know about it.
Still, I'm really impressed with you on this.
You know, Daniel, ever since you kids came to the station, let's just say...
I know, I feel the same. I never actually told you this, but you remind me of my uncle. Well, he was my favorite uncle.
Was?
Yeah, he died in a car accident last year.
Oh, I'm sorry.
I know. Me too. Anyway, we should probably get this copy ready for the broadcast.
I can't believe this. Susan! Where's Susan? I think I saw her going into Marcy's office.
Ashleigh, can you go get her? This copy's all wrong. I don't think these facts have been checked.
Sure, let me see if I can find her.
You know what, never mind. I'll just edit it myself.
Can I help?
Can you find out if these facts are correct? It's a story about accusations of corruption on the town water and sewer board, and there's some pretty inflammatory quotes in here. I don't feel comfortable going on air with this tonight. Not like this.
Oh, are you talking about the accusations of Mr. James Williams about how Robert Ciotti used his power on the board to get contracts for his brother-in-law?
Yes, how did you know?
I took a copy home last night to double-check the quotes and did a little bit of research online. And also, I watched an interview with James Williams on Channel 5 News.
So, you're watching the other station.
Only to see how poor of a job they did on the report.
Nice recovery.
But what they didn't mention was that James Williams' ex-wife is now dating Robert Ciotti, which poses a possible motive outside the improper contracts to blemish Ciotti's reputation.
And how did you find out about that?
All it took was a little digging on Facebook.
Really? So you think that Williams is maybe being spiteful and there's more than ethics on his agenda?
That's the way it seems. I mean, I'm not 100% sure, but it's definitely a question that needs to be asked.
Huh. So what did Channel 5 News have to say about the story?
They really just focused on the corruption allegations and not so much on the connections. I think that if we dig a little deeper, we might be able to find a possible motive for James's accusations. Now, I'm not saying that Ciotti's in the clear, but it did appear that the contracts went to bid fairly. Plus, there was a 4-to-1 vote in favor of Ciotti's brother-in-law, and there were full disclosure documents shared by Ciotti to the board at prior meetings.
Wow, Ashleigh, that is very good work. I'm impressed with you. Now, how about you go dig around some more and maybe write me up a new copy for tonight's show?
Really? You want me to write you a new copy for tonight's show?
Well, it's got to be better than what I have here.
Right away, Miss Wagner. I mean, right away.
That Hultquist, I can't stand him.
What's wrong, Zack?
He fired Marcy Balson.
What? No!
He didn't actually fire her, did he?
Well, he had a tech come get her and tell her he wants to see him in his office.
Oh no, that's not good. That's the KOD around here.
Well, maybe he just wanted to give her some advice about today's show or some interviews.
Really? That's what you think it could be?
No, but, well, listen. Ashleigh, I need you to work on that copy for tonight's show about that corruption allegation. And Zack, I need you to keep working on that PowerPoint. We have our presentation to Mr. Hultquist today. We have to meet with him at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, almost finished with the update. I was just so upset about Marcy, and I just had to tell someone.
We can talk about this tonight at Nick's. I think I have an idea of what we can do for Marcy.
I'll be there. Depends what time I get done with the Hultquist presentation. I hope it goes well.
Hey, you'll do great. I can't wait to hear all about it tonight.
Come on in.
Tim, this is my intern, Zack Phillips.
I know Mr. Phillips.
Good afternoon, Mr. Hultquist.
Have a seat. So, you guys are here for a proposal for the network idea?
Yes, it's a series. It's a network series of stories.
Series, like a mini-series?
If you'd let her finish.
Excuse me, what did you say?
Nothing. I'm just really excited to hear Miss Wagner's proposal.
Okay, let's go on with it then.
So, Tim, it's a 5-part series about veterans, our veterans who have served our country, and they're now home and they're having difficulties in acclimating back into society.
Hasn't it been done before?
Not the way we want to do it. We're wanting to focus more on the family and how the return's impacting them. We're thinking of it as a 3D view.
3D view.
Yeah, from multiple perspectives. So we're getting the soldier himself, we're getting the family of the soldier, and we're also getting other parties like work and friends.
Interesting.
So, you think this will work for the network?
You know, honestly, I'm not really sure. It seems like it's been done before. It's not that original.
But Tim, I think this angle is good. Take a look at the stories. Look at the footage that we have so far, and think about it. This is an issue that's really important today, and it's affecting tens of thousands of people around our country. And I think the way that we're planning to approach it would be very powerful.
I don't know. It says here that this is going to take you away from your anchor chair. You're going to have to travel around the country to interview all these people.
I didn't think that would be an issue. You said you would.
You didn't even look at the proposal.
Zack, would you give us a moment, please?
Buddy.
Zack, would you just wait outside? Let me talk to him alone for just a minute.
Okay. But it's a great storyline, and it's going to be a great show. So give her the opportunity, please.
Thanks, Zack.
He's as big a fan of you as I am, Evelyn.
He'd let me do the show.
I didn't say I wouldn't let you do the show.
So you're saying yes?
I'm saying maybe.
So what would it take to get you to say yes?
Evelyn, honestly, the only reason that I bought the station is so I could work with you again.
Oh, really?
Yeah, really. You know, I've been thinking about us a lot the last couple of years. I've had some regrets.
Tim, this is neither the time nor the place.
So when is the right time or the right place?
Not now, that's all.
All I'm saying is, can you find a time for us to discuss things?
Discuss what things, Tim?
Things that I should have said many years ago.
So you're going to hold this big break over my head so that we can rekindle something that happened so long ago, I don't even remember it. God, Tim, your ego is so big, it's unbelievable.
It's nothing to do with an ego, Evelyn. It has everything to do with the fact that it's a man looking back on his life, trying to rectify some mistakes that he's made. Just looking for that opportunity now.
So you think you can just waltz in here with all your money, buy the station to work with me, and then we'll magically find ourselves back in that relationship that you killed a long time ago?
And when you say it that way, it does sound kind of harsh.
Tim, this conversation should have happened back in October of '96. That day when you decided that your money and your career were more important than any life with me.
Evelyn, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying give it some thought.
Well, you know what? Give my ideas some thought. I hate to think you're going to use your power to squash this so that we can try to get back together.
I'm not using my power for...
Think about it, Tim. Think about what you really want and not this crazy midlife crisis you're having. God, I don't need this. I don't need your retrospective on what you didn't get. Think about it. I would have said yes back in '96, by the way.
Don't you think I know that?
Can you believe this day?
I know.
I know, Marcy fired, Zack didn't look happy after his meeting with Hultquist. Mel has some secret going on, and even though I'm happy for Stanley and his big story, his sleep issues are getting so much worse.
We have to do something.
Do something like what?
I have some ideas, but Kayley, Daniel, I'll need your help.
Yeah, okay for me, but don't you have to bring your parents to the airport?
Let me work on that. I may be able to get my brother to do it.
Good. I need you two to look up and try to find this person.
Okay.
I'm thinking she's probably at, one of the universities around here. Grad student, maybe a senior.
Why?
I just have a hunch on something.
Okay, I have some time this afternoon, so I'll do some digging.
I can help too. I just have to go meet with Stanley real quick, so just let me know.
Great. I need to make a call to my school advisor.
Okay, sounds good. It sounds like you have some devious plans, my friend.
I always do. Let's just hope they work out.
Well, what are they gonna do? It's our last rotation. Fire us?
Well, actually,
Well, do you have anything in that head of yours to get me in front of Hulquist with my ideas?
Kayley, please, one problem at a time.
Okay.
Are you okay, Stanley?
Why, yes, Daniel, I'm fine.
Is there something I can do for you?
Like what, Daniel?
I mean, it's been a great day, but I know you have some sleep issues, and I've been reading up on it, and I read some articles about...
In what, Daniel?
Well, I know there is some medication that could really help you with your sleep issues and concentration.
Look, I don't need any medications. I saw too many guys addicted to drugs when I was in the Army.
But I know these medications can help you.
Daniel, I am fine.
I don't think so, Stanley. I seriously think you have a problem. I think it'd be a good idea to bring some attention to it.
How dare you, Daniel? I thought we were friends.
No, we are friends, and that's why I'm so worried about you.
Look, I'm going to go get ready for my new broadcast.
Stanley, wake up.
What?
You just fell asleep mid-sentence again. And you're trying to tell me you don't have a problem?
Look, there's nothing I want from you or anyone. Just leave me alone. Just leave me alone.
Stanley, I'm just trying to help. I know what it's like when someone has a problem.
Well, Zack, if you really like her, just tell her. If this is your last rotation, you're running out of time.
Well, I don't know, Christine. She's so jaded by men ever since her dad left. I don't think she trusts men anymore.
And you, Zack, are a girl's nightmare.
Well, what do you mean?
You're handsome, girls like you, you're a flirt, and honestly, I don't know if you can be trusted.
Well, it's not my fault I was given these looks. It was a God-given gift, okay?
And honest to boot. Seriously, Zack. If you really like Ashleigh, just be honest with her about how you feel, and go from there.
But I'm afraid I'll scare her off. She's so vulnerable, and she doesn't trust anybody.
Trust me. I know she seems vulnerable, but you have to earn her trust. Hey, I have to get back to work. Just let me know what you guys end up doing. Oh, and if you could give me any insight about how I could get Daniel to notice me, that would be great.
Well, Daniel doesn't really notice anybody. He's clueless. If he ever wakes up from that dream world he's in, I'm sure he'll notice you. I mean, how can he not? You're awesome.
You are a girl's nightmare. Sweet and charming on top of everything else. Ashleigh's a lucky girl.
Hey!
Hey! So Daniel's taking his parents to the airport and Kayley doesn't want to be the thirdest wheel ever, so it's just us. And I was thinking...
Thinking? That's always dangerous.
Yeah, well, it's been a really long day, and I was hoping that maybe we could get out of here, go someplace different. Maybe the Thai place down the road.
Okay.
Come on. It's our last vacation.